Hey guys, what's happening and welcome back to Poll Chat. Not only are SJW Freakouts embarrassing and humiliating, but they're also very much cringy. If you wish to see it for yourself, then here's a compilation of 6 of such freakouts. Number 6, CNN guest show freaks out. So this SJW guest on a CNN show totally lost her senses when she started losing the argument. She had nothing to say to defend her point of view, and therefore, she started attacking other guests on a personal level.
You can't ask me a question.
Because you can't answer the question.
Oh, you can't ask me a question, honey. I can't answer, so don't even try.
What attracted the father of the Orlando terrorist to your candidate?
He's a mentally ill individual who
that's
ran
what
for
attracted
president.
him. I get it.
Pardon me?
What attracted him to your candidate? And your answer was he's mentally ill.
She even talked about how the smirking and smiling of the other guests on her show were daunting. All of her actions were uncalled for, but what else can you expect from a social justice warrior?
Stop smiling and smirking like it's a funny thing.
I'm sure her career on national television should be canceled, but there's nothing you can say about that for sure because there's big money related to the SJWs in the media industry. Number 5, guest defends Call of Duty on television. SJWs have the tendency of canceling almost everything they don't even slightly agree to, and this was something this female SJW wanted to do on television, where she was talking about how Call of Duty and games like it are dangerous and promote violence. She was following the same old rhetoric that guns promote violence, but unluckily for her, she had counterparts that were there to debunk her completely.
Hey, shooting people. If they have no social skills,
how do you know that?
Because
You're just
it's
making
been
that up.
well, it's been reported.
There's no evidence that Asperger's syndrome people go violent from playing games.
This is not about Asperger's.
You have not one data point of evidence on that.
I'm not saying that.
Well, you just said it.
Well, let me try to be clearer.
Please.
Here's a person who has trouble figuring out what's social and what's not. And he's inundated with shoot. And then a little plan comes across, well, maybe I'll just go to school and shoot people.
No, you've just done cause and effect where it doesn't exist.
There's no guilt. There's no conscience.
That's not true that there's no guilt and no conscience.
wouldn't make eye
That's not
contact with his
Asperger's.
barber.
Please don't tear those people apart.
I'm
I
not
have
trying
good
to
friends
tear-
with
they are very
Asperger's.
intelligent
They have
people.
they have conscience. They have empathy. All of that is not true. You're spreading lies about people who are part of our society and that we need to love and take care.
Number 4, SJW compares campaigning against obesity with racism and gets owned for that. This woman who came to Dr. Phil's show as a guest and recognized herself as a comedian started comparing action against obesity with racism. And as she was a person of color herself, she thought she had the absolute right to do that. She literally said that just as she's now being told to buy 2 tickets when she's covering the space of 2 passengers, her parents were told to sit at the back of the bus.
Of a bus. It's almost like segregating folks based on the way they look.
I can't imagine. Did you really say that?
Calm down. Don't act like you're offended by KKK. You're so offended by me saying that your approach is so
Why do you keep acting like a victim, though? That's what I'd like to know.
First of all,
Well, I don't think we can let something about the KKK just sit there. I find that so incredibly offensive and offensive to the people who, at the hands of that despicable organization, have suffered.
The guests who were there promoting action against obesity, like this SJW player Meme Roth, who was representing national action against obesity, just couldn't take the rubbish she had been saying. Keeping apart the fact that the social justice warrior got owned, she had the nerve to compare her sufferings with people of color. How can something be more socially awkward and cringy after that? Number 3, Bernie Sanders' rally gets shut down by BLM activists. Now you think that if someone were to shut down Bernie Sanders' rally, it would be someone from the right because Bernie is hailed as a hero by the majority of the SJWs. But the tides turned over here, and the SJWs literally came forward and protested in Bernie's election campaign rally, not enabling him to complete his speech and go forward with his event.
Thank you, Seattle, for being one of the most progressive cities in the United States of America. Ask him.
If you do not listen to Your event will be shut down right now.
Okay. All right, so we are trying to be reasonable. We are trying to be reasonable.
Those BLM members wanted to have their voices heard, but they ended up shutting down Bernie's event. Cringy, isn't it? That you ended up shutting down your ally's event just because of your naiveness. Number 2, SJW's freak out after seeing her own vomit. This SJW woman's freak out definitely stands out from the rest. She clearly beats everyone in stupidness, it seems. First of all, this woman started vomiting in a public place, and right after she was done, she went on to scream at everyone that was around her. The thing is, she wasn't shouting out random gibberish. She was actually making SJW claims, which clearly shows us their state of mind. It's no wonder why they never end up winning any debate.
Believe in equal rights. Oh my God, I believe that. I don't believe in equal rights. Homophobia shouldn't be allowed. Oh my God, I believe that white men shouldn't dictate a woman's place in the world.
Number 1, SJW shouts out fake news and then gets owned. This social justice warrior clearly had no idea who he was dealing with. As soon as he saw the microphone of the InfoWars channel, he instantly started shouting from the midst of the people about how InfoWars was not a real news channel. But as soon as he was called in front of the camera, he had nothing to say. The interviewer with the mic asked him why he had so much beef with InfoWars, upon which he started saying that people lie a lot on InfoWars.
Name one. Tell it out of my head. Yes, I love it! He's got nothing! Hey, I mean, dude, he's just...
And right when he said that, the interviewer asked him to name a single lie. And guess what? The SJW just stood there in utmost awe. I seriously don't understand how SJWs even go around having so much embarrassment to their name, but here we are. If you had such encounter with such SJW nutjobs, then don't hesitate to let your voice be heard by sharing your experience in the comments section below. And while you're at it, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to be notified of more awesome videos like this in the future. Until next time guys, take care and goodbye.